Okay, welcome to Module 2. Are you getting kind of excited yet? Well, you should be, because we're getting pretty close to having you set up and ready to blast away and start bringing the pledges in. So, with that, let's go ahead and keep moving along. Now, Module 1, I had you set up some accounts and purchased just a few small things here and there, and now we're going to start piecing all of that together. So, you should have, up to this point, you should have a domain name, a landing page if you're going to be doing that, an auto dialer with some leads, and an iTelecenter account, or otherwise known, we call Telecenter just for short. Now, with these first two options, the domain name and the landing page, remember those actually tie together. So if you purchased a landing page from your cash gifting opportunity, send them an email and tell them, which they probably have already requested it if you purchased a landing page from them, send them an email to their support department saying, basically, here is the name of my domain name and the login credentials at my GoDaddy.com, and I want it tied to my landing page so that when someone goes to my opportunity.com, allincash.com, whatever it is you picked out there, then it will automatically forward right on into the landing page smoothly. So these first two options, take your domain name and that landing page that you bought, just send in a support ticket and they will get all of that set up for you. Now, let's move on into the auto dialer with the leads. Now, I am only going to show you a couple of different auto dialers because this is about 98% of all the auto dialers we use out of these two accounts. With that said, you might be able to skip one of the next steps. Let me explain. With your auto dialer and leads, if you purchased your leads from yourcashtoolbox.com, if you purchase your leads from them, you have the option to go in and pay a small fee and have them record all of the messages on your auto dialer. So, with that said, let me repeat that real quick. If you got your leads from yourcashtoolbox.com, if your inviter sent you there to get some leads, they gave you a free auto dialer. All you have to do is purchase their voice packages, pick out an outbound voice message that you would like to have on your auto dialer. They will actually set all of that up for you and have you completely ready to go. You may skip the next step of how to make your recordings on your auto dialer. If that is the case, you can move right on down the line there. Now, same thing goes with the Telecenter. Telecenter won't set anything up for you, but if you order your leads from yourcashtoolbox.com, they will set up your messages on your auto dialer, and then remember, people press 1 and get forwarded to your Telecenter account. So if that is the case from your Cash Toolbox, they will set all of this up for you, and you can move right on down to the lower step that talks about how to start your auto dialer and start getting your prospects pouring in. Now, that was just with yourcashtoolbox.com. If you bought your leads from Treasure Chest Leads, then pretty much the same exact thing. You can go through and order one of their voice packages. They will go through and set your machine up for you. And again, you can skip right on down to the following videos down here and skip the next step of setting up your voice files yourself. Now, with the third lead supplier, socialpowerpromotions.com, pretty close to the same thing. They own your auto dialer. You would still have to go in and get a Telecenter account, which I'm sure you found if you chose to go with those leads back in Module 1. They can set up all of your voice files as well. So, let's recap this real quick. 1 and 2, your domain name and your landing page actually interlink with each other. Now that you have your domain and you have your landing page purchased, just simply send in a support ticket. If you haven't done so already, tell them what your domain name is and follow their instructions. They'll set all of that up for you. You don't even have to worry about it. Now, steps 3 and 4, depending on where you got your leads, and if you bought a voice package, then you're all fixed up and you can actually skip down just a few videos on where to start going in and programming your auto dialer to run each and every day and finding your prospects. So with that, If you haven't set up your voice files, then proceed on to the next video and I'll show you how to set up your own voice files and kind of show you how to set that part up. Then we'll move on into running your auto dialer on a day-to-day basis. So what do you say we get started?